Hello, Navya. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing fine. Thank you.
May I know your profile?
Uh, I'm Navya and I've finished my master's in US and
When,
I'm
when,
looking
when?
for a job right now.
You're from US, right? Now you're joining. You're from.
Yes,
Okay, 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 okay. BTech. When passed it? When you have completed your BTech and when you have
in
traveled to abroad?
in 2022 I finished my undergrad and I've come here in 2023 and
Okay,
I
in which
finished my
college?
graduation.
In which college you have done your undergrad?
Stevens Institute of Technology.
Where it was?
Oh, undergrad was in India. It was Kale University and
Okay,
then
Vijayawada or Hyderabad?
Hyderabad.
Got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you invested more in undergrad and also again you have invested more in. That I okay.
Yeah. So,
Your
but
father is supporting you
to
a
get
lot, I
more
think.
hands-on experience, you still need to.
Hands-on experience is nothing. I wanna say you one thing. 14% of the Google employees were not having college degree.
Oh, really?
Really? Even top MNCs. It was started recently. One of company also have given the offer like an no, don't apply for the jobs. Sh Share the talent which you have to this particular mail ID. We were going to pick you. That's it.
Okay.
It will come. It will come. More companies will going to realize in that point of view. It will come in coming days. The certificates, gate passes won't be allowed. Gate
Yeah.
passes were going to be rejected in coming days.
Okay.
Why these gate passes were encouraged means BTech college, these gate passes are in the hands of the BTech colleges.
Mm.
Why they're giving preference for the gate passes of these degrees means if the gate passes were not having that much importance, no one is going to pay that much amount for their getting seat into that particular institute section,
College.
colleges, 10 lakh, 20 lakh donations. If they were
Yeah.
not getting, government will not going to get. This is an entire business part. Everywhere you see, at the end, like how the rivers and lakes were going to this river water and how this were going to merge in the at the end, how this if flow is more, this water will going directly goes into the ocean or sea. In the same way, if you see anything at the end of the day, the business is the agenda.
Mm.
At the end of the day, business is the agenda.
Yeah, but it's basically like when I was in my undergrad, my parents were taking the decision, so I just joined it, and then later
Great,
on,
great, great. Kale is very good
oh,
university. It's very famous
yeah,
in Vijayawada, and now they recently
I know.
started this KL is in Hyderabad. This was near Bachupalli, I think,
No,
Pragati
the
Nagar.
Bashvali campus isn't open.
Okay.
Basically, I was told
Chilkur
it'll open in
Balaji,
1 year
Chilkur
when I
Balaji,
joined.
Chilkur
Yeah,
Balaji, I think.
yeah. When I joined, they
Chilkur
said like
Balaji.
it'll be done by 1 year, and then it went on. I graduated. I came here, and still the Bachpali campus is not open.
No. Bachupalli campus was open. I think
It,
you have
there's
completed
only
undergrad in
like
I think Chilkur, I think.
no. My brother is studying in KL again, and he's still in Chilkur Balaji place.
Okay.
So yeah.
I've seen.
No, they're working on it, but there's something wrong with that place or something is happening, but it didn't open. The campus is not open yet.
Okay, fine. Which branch?
Computer science.
Computer science. I think which you have done your computer science from that. Which kind of skill set you're having?
So I'm good with coding and developing here and there, but I wanted to switch from developing to analyst roles. But
Mm,
this takes entirely different skills again. I have to learn the tools and everything. So I kind of felt maybe taking a course would be easier because I'll get a right pathway rather than searching all of the internet and falling behind. So that's why I
okay.
wanted to take a demo class and see how the things will work.
Okay. Normally, have you seen this previous video? Have you received the previous video, or else this is the first session which you're going with?
I have seen one of the videos and the introduction
How it
part I
was?
have understood.
How it?
Yeah, it was good. That was like most of it was the basics that I researched on.
Okay.
And it was, I think maybe by the time I'm in like the fourth or fifth class, I'll be there where I don't know things, you
Okay.
know. All of the things I gathered from internet was there in
Okay.
that first video, like, you know, what you need to know, what is the
Mm,
pathway, what all technologies there might be there, you that you have to understand and learn.
mm,
All of those were mostly covered, and the
mm,
libraries, Python, and here and there, most of the topics were covered in the first video. And
okay.
then later on, you were saying about the projects, and we were continuing there, right?
Mm,
I was just like looking forward to learn more,
okay.
rather than just the things from the
Have you
internet.
seen the yesterday? Have you seen the last class video?
The last class I have not yet.
I've started the Power BI and installation process and how we're doing the charts itself. I started
Okay,
with
that
like I don't
okay,
want
okay,
to
got
I don't want to start directly Python itself. I want to start why because like people here from different backgrounds, right? Non-IT or freshers and different
yes,
backgrounds and
yes,
coding and everyone has to cope up with the things. That's the reason what I have done. I have started with this Power BI itself. Very
yeah, I
in
understand.
this Power BI also I've gone with charts. I've started just charts
Yeah, yeah,
visualizations we're going with. I've shown the installation in the last class.
yes.
Okay. Power BI is like again like in data cleaning part, like this part. You said that like already you have gone with that all the things. What
Hmm.
exactly like data cleaning and filling? Why we have to?
Like, there could be a lot of errors and outliers while we are dealing with data.
What is an
So,
outline?
outlier is basically when like all the data points are at one place, and there is one data point which is really deviating from the rest of the points, and it'll create an imbalance while we are trying to draw results, or like our favorable outcomes through using that data. So we
Any
might change
example
that
which you can any
outlier,
example
or
which you can give?
uh like, if you want me to give an example.
Okay, fine. What we how in which way we can handle that outlier then?
Either we have to entirely delete the outlier, or we can give assign a value to that outlier and try to cope up with the results, or else we can just
Where you have seen
man
this? Where you have this seen this? Where you have seen this?
the topic that I'm talking right now.
Yes, yes.
That one I have learned on my own basically, so that's how I know a few points.
If you remove that, you're going to lose the data, right? Few columns then.
Uh
Few
huh.
rows, few rows were going to be gone.
Yes.
Then after, then data, how can we, like, if we are missing few rows, means like data is more precious than gold. We should not. Then what we can, in which way you can fill if you are going with
Uh, I mean, we can assign a value to it, or like transform the value
which
based
kind
on
of
the rest.
value? Which kind of value?
I don't know how to do
If
that,
I
but
say that if I fill that with
I just know
if I fill that with
what to do.
upper side outlier with upper side outlier with the upper limit and lower side outlier with the lower limit, will you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I mean, I don't
Yes,
know
no,
entirely
no,
what to do with it.
we can. Cross verification is more in terms of data science. Cross verification
Yeah.
is more in terms of data science. Which
Okay.
technique, like for outliers handling, you have gone with box plot?
No, I did not dig so deep into just handling of the outliers. I just know the theory part, what is an outlier and
Hmm.
how do we deal with it. And
Okay.
I don't know how to do that, but I just know what is it, you know. I want to learn how to do it. That's why I'm trying to join the class.
Okay, fine. But the way how you have conveyed that particular, how you have explained that was very good.
Yeah.
Awesome. I thought, what is the percentage in your BTech?
It's 8.2.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, great,
Yeah.
great. Okay, fine. Great, great. Keep it up. And the explanation was better, better. Okay. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Already I've uploaded the data set here. We're going with this sky transportation logistics data, which I have. There's a get data is the option. Already you guys were aware of this. Already we have in the last class I've gone with this. N number of options Power BI is having to fetch the data from. So after this, normally here we are doing with the file part, CSV file. I've gone with the text or CSV, and I've gone with connect part. After that, the file I've selected and I have I'll uploaded over here. So you can see the same data here in the table view. So the same data in the table view, same data in the table view, same data. There is no difference. The same entire data. See. Okay. After this, we have gone with a few charts in the last class. Okay. I'll go with this. Nothing. The charts in the cells means one of the chart is going to say something. Means like the story, how the chart is going to present is differs. Almost the visual looks differ, but the story it's same. Just I want to say, you see. For example, there's a 100% stacked bar chart, suppose. See, just click on it. Just nothing to do. Nothing to do, guys. Just click on it. See my cursor. Just click on it. After that, after that, elaborate it. See, your wish. After that, I'm selecting this column. I can select the columns or like see. Here you can see y-axis, x-axis. Focus on this. Just see. Just dragging this destination city into the y-axis, revenue into the x-axis. 100% stacked, 100% stacked bar chart. See. You can see the state, one of the state and the revenue. One of the state and revenue. One of the state and revenue. State and revenue. State and revenue. State and revenue. 100% stacked bar chart looks like this. If I present same thing, if I convert this to this part, it looks like this. Okay. So after this, okay, I'll go with the stacked column chart. Column chart is column wise. The same story. See, bar chart means bar wise. Column chart means column wise. It is just showing us the column wise how it is. See, same story again, same story. See, revenue and the only I'm going with only to this two columns. See, now I'm just dealing with only two columns. If you change the data, again you can see the differences in the charts and the story and presentation which they were saying. Okay. So now, if I want to see the same thing, if I want to elaborate it, here is the focus mode. Here is the focus mode. See my cursor, focus mode, click on it. Now see, it was completely, completely fitted to screen. Now see, if I want to see in the same charts, if I want to see the another thing, one second. Before that, revenue and destination state, right? I'm dealing with revenue and destination state. See, revenue part, destination state, and revenue. Normally, chart already it is summing up. See, if you see here, already it's summing up. Sum of revenue automatically it is doing sum of revenue for this particular stage. Automatically for this particular stage. In which way it is doing? Group by. It is performing group by. Let's see that one second. It is performing group by. Let's see that. Any one of you guys aware of this group by? Any one of you guys aware of this group by? Guys, any one of you were aware of this group by?
No, Vera.
No one? Navya, Durga Prasad, group by.
I mean, to basically consider one of the features and then grouping the data.
In which way? With small example, can you please elaborate with?
I mean, right now you've taken the sum of revenues, right? Taking only the revenue column and
Group wise
then
work with? Group wise works with?
um, I mean, it's like a function, right? No.
Cool, cool, cool. Stop googling. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Group by. For example, works with aggregation functions. Aggregations. For example, if I take this example, A, small example, just small example. How the chart have made? One second, I'll show you. How the calculation happened. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, suppose. 10, 20, suppose. A, B, C. Sum, mean, max, count, average. Just how the chart was doing the calculations. Just we no need to do this all. No one is going to ask you just what is group by. They're going to ask you. That's it. Just this what you have understood. What you have understood. If you're explaining that is more than enough. How the chart behind the chart. What kind of thing it is doing behind the chart. What kind of thing it is doing. See. After that, if you say this sum of a 50 plus 10, 20, 30, 50 plus 10, 60. Minimum of a 10, maximum of a 30, count 3, average 50, 60 by 3. Okay. After this, B, sum 90, minimum 40, maximum 50, count 2, average 45. Sum 30, minimum 10, maximum 20, count 2, average 15. In this way, the calculation happens here. Automatically, see. It calculates like this. See. These were the unique columns, sorry, unique states. Unique states or distant states. Distant states or unique states means, for example, if it is repeating 10, 20 or 30 times, it is going to consider as only one, unique. If I ask you, or if I say what is the unique states means, among this 30, if IA is repeating 30 means, among the 30, unique is only IA, right? IA is going to be like these were the states repeating entire this particular destination state. Destination state. Okay. It is summing up this IL, this one. Entire the calculation is going to happen in this way only. The small calculation with this which I've shown. Okay. After this, I'll go here. So now, if I want to again go back, again I want to fit to screen, focus mode. Again, legend part. See if legend part. Here is a legend part. Legend is a combination. If I go here, if I go here, if I focus on any other trip type, I'll show you trip type. In this transportation also, whether the data is which kind of trip that was in. Trip type is nothing but like which kind of trip that was in, like domestic, intercom, and international trip types. And also here domestic, intercom, and international. Suppose if I go here, if I go here, just I am, if I want to get the combination, if I want to get the combination, if I want to get the combination, select legend. You can see the legend over here. You can see the legend in the down. See here, legend you can see. If I drop this trip type into this legend, see each and every column. See now, this each and every column in this chart with the combination of the three trip types you can see. Three trip types you can see. This is domestic, intercom, international. Domestic, intercom, international we can see. So, one second guys, 1 minute. One second guys, one small. Till here is it clear guys? Till here, any queries? Till here is it clear? Any queries till here?
All good, Vera.
All good. Okay, fine. See, you can see the differences. See here. See here. This colors were like you can easily identify with it what color is showing which one. Okay. So the same chart, if I make this to the say this one bar, presentation is different. That's it. Data is same. Okay. After this, let's go to the line chart. Let's go to the line chart. Here in the line chart, mainly which kind of data supports the line chart? Any one of you have any idea? Like mainly the stock related data. Once again, I'll show you this. With respect to time, if there is, and with respect to time, we deals with this line chart. See, suppose if I drag this delivery date into this, you can see year, quarter, month, the delivery date. Every time date column will becomes an hierarchy over here. See, hierarchy over here. Date column is having the hierarchy. Say, hierarchy. Year, quarter, month, day. Year, quarter, month, day. Hierarchy. So just drag it this delivery date into the x-axis and y-axis into the revenue. Only 1 point. Why only 1 point? Any guess? Why only 1 point? Any guess from any one of you? Why only 1 point? Any guess from any one of you? Any guess? See, let's go here. See, let's go to the delivery date column. See, you can see only 2016. See, only the 2016. Only the 2016. There is no any other year apart from this 2016. You can easily see. So 2016, 2016, 2016, 2016, 2016. And that's the reason only one particular dot we can see. One particular dot and one particular thing we can see, like say in 2016 sum of revenue is this. Then what can I do? If I remove this, here, Say I'm just removing this here. Now it is with quarter. Quarter one sum of revenue, quarter two sum of revenue, and quarter three sum of revenue. Okay. If I remove this, see, if I remove this quarter at with month, see, monthly sales. Which month is having which? How the sales were? February sales were from February to March sales were rising. From March to like easily we can easily we can identify with this chart. Okay. And also if I remove this month, days. See. Okay. Clear? Clear? After this, if I see, first of all, what I've done, again, I'm closing this one second. Again, I'm going with this line chart. Just observe now. Just see now. Delivery date, revenue. Okay. First of all, again, I'm showing you. Which column I'm dragging? See, first of all, delivery date I'm dragging first into the x-axis. Then revenue into the y-axis. The chart looks like this. If I remove this, if I drop vice versa, one second. If I drag revenue first, then this delivery date next. It looks like this. Sum of revenue by year, quarter, month, and day. Everything you can say. And also here, if this is chart, why only sum? Why only sum? Aggregation, why only sum? Then what about this aggregations? Then average, count, mean, max. Then what about this remaining? Is there any possibility of changing that or not? Once again. Is there possibility of changing this way or not? Yes. See. Just see. If I what can I do? Sum of revenue I can change here. See. Click on chart. Click on chart. Sum of revenue. Mean, max, count. See. I'll go with the minimum. See. I'll go with the average. Now it was changed. See. Now it was changed. Now it was changed. Now it was changed. Now it was changed. Clear? Till here is it clear? And also you can change this aggregation to like see average of this. I can do minimum. I can do this to maximum. I can do this to count. Only count distant I can do. Ignoring the repair duplicate values. Okay. Clear? Till here is it clear? Any queries? Till here is it clear? Any queries? Roshni Priyanka, hello. Roshni Priyanka, hello, hi.
Yes, so am I audible?
Audible. May I know your profile?
Yeah, I'm currently pursuing business analytics in University of Texas at Dallas,
Where it is?
and it is in Texas, so US.
It is. Masters, you're doing masters?
Yes.
Okay. You have done your B.Tech in India itself,
No,
right?
no, I have done my finance as bachelor's.
When you
So
complete your undergrad?
2023
From which city?
from Visakhapatnam, Geetam University.
Okay, fine. Now at present you're doing in business analytics in the okay.
Yeah, yes, I'm in my final semester.
Okay. You're in US right now.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of info or information or the knowledge related to this course which you have? I know.
You meant how did I get to know the
No,
that
like
this
with
course is.
like data, what is like in data analytics? Like, have you seen my previous videos which have the demo one, demo two, this all?
No, sir, this is my first class. My friend sent me this link, so that's the reason I've joined to like see how the class is going on.
Okay, okay, fine, 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 fine. Okay, fine, I'll continue.
I will be checking all the previous videos by today.
Okay, fine, okay, fine, 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 fine. If I'm completely going with this, he have asked me like Durga Prasad have asked me that like completely in English or like you're going in Telugu. He have asked me that I said that both we were going to. I said might be with I was completely only speak where we were going in only in this particular one language. Might be he have gone. Okay, cool. Okay. So after this is about the line chart and aggregation part and also how to change that aggregation part. And after this, if I go for this pie chart, percentage, it's going to give us a percentage. See, suppose origin state if I'm going with, and if I'm going with revenue part, it's going to give us the percentage completely. How much percentage this, if you make that entire state destination state into 100 percentage, when which state is having how much percentage it's showing us IL, MI, WI, OH, IN, and IA. Just showing us which state is having how much percentage which state is having, that way it is showing. It is showing this. So after this, and the same same there is no difference of this, but donut chart where it looks like a donut. See, donut chart looks like a donut. If I see beside that donut chart is there. If I make this thing, the same chart, there is no difference. See. If I keep this aside of one beside one, I'll click another. uh, See here, origin state and revenue. See now, I'll make this to pi. See, there's no difference here. Just donut chart, there's a pie chart, there's a donut chart. Only the difference is in between this, it looks like a donut. That's it. It looks like a donut. Okay. After this, after this, I'll be going with this line and stacked column chart. Line and stacked column chart. First of all, I'll select this shipping cost into the y-axis and origin state into the x-axis. Sum of shipping cost by origin state here we are dealing with. So it looks like same bar chart, stacked column chart. It's look like in stacked column chart itself. Now we are going with stacked line column chart. Where exactly line is? In line, what we can assign? If I assign revenue, see, this line is for revenue part. I've assigned the see. I've just dragged here line. In the line, I've just dragged this revenue. See, revenue. I've just dragged this. That's why this line is, we can able to see this line. If I remove this, again line, see now, in this one. And also legend also I can include over here. See, same trip type if I see. Stacked line and column chart. This one stacked line and column chart. I can rename over here. See, I can rename here line and stacked column chart. One second, guys. Line and stacked column chart. After this, clustered column. Clustered column. Clustered column is like this. The same thing. See, destination state, I'm taking this destination state for this x-axis, revenue for y-axis, suppose. If I'm assigning the shipping cost in y-axis, line y-axis, column legend part, I'm including this. If I include this, not in one bar, here it have given in one bar itself. But here it is divide one column itself. There's what 5 separate columns over here for the separate states. Here, if I include this here, if I include here in the legend part, if I include trip type, not in one column, it's going to give it. The one column is going to divide. Say. One column is divided, depends upon this trip type. Depending upon the trip type, the column have changed. If the same chart here itself, if the same chart in this clustered column, it looks like this. Clustered column looks like this. Okay. Clustered column looks like this. One second. Okay, it have done this. It looks like this. One second. I will add trip type into the legend. No. Clustered column looks like this. Clear? After this, line, see, line in clustered column set looks like this. I can add line. I can add line into this. See, line over here. Clear with this?
Yep.
Okay. Like one question, like Roshini Priyanka, like what like business analyst means like what kind of work is going to assign to you guys? Have you aware of this
Um,
role and
it's
response?
related data science. So I am majoring in data science. I have roles of data analyst, business analyst,
You were in data
and
science.
all.
You're doing masters in data science
Yes, I mean I am doing business analytics, but the major is data science. There are
in your
different
okay.
majors.
Okay. Major is data science means like entire you have chosen this data science. In that business analytics is one part, I think.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, well, what is the difference between business analytics and data analytics? Any idea?
Yes, business analytics is basically, um, bridging the gap between the client and the requirements. Like, I get to know what they need, and I simply convey it to my team. That is how the business analyst take care of all the requirements that are required, and
Mm.
data analyst works on what are the requirements, how it needs to be delivered.
Hmm.
So that is the difference. I'm applying
The,
for both the roles.
the story with
So
data tells. Data
so
analytics is
also,
like the data analytics is like in the story with data tells, right?
yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll continue. Sorry to interrupt. Okay. After this, line, stacked line and clustered column chart. I'll write this. I'll rename this. Okay. After this, I'll go for this table part. Or else like I'll first of all I'll go with this map, fill map. See here. See here. Origin state and revenue I've chosen. origin state and revenue. So again in the legend part, if I drag this origin state, see tooltips, in the tooltips here, so in the tooltips part, we have to drag this revenue state into the location, state into the location. So if I want to see which state is belong to which one, again I have to drag this origin state into this legend. Now you can see states with boundaries. Again you can see the states with boundaries. Okay. So after this, 1 second. Clear with this? 1 second, clear with this?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go now with the table part. Like till now, I'm seeing the data like only in the like charts itself, only in the visuals itself. If I want to see the data in the like some in numericals, like some document, like in that way, suppose if states and this like how we see the data in this Excel sheets, like in that way, if I want to see, I have to go for the table part. I have to go for the table part. Here, see in this table, if I drag this origin state and revenue, see beside without visual, just we are knowing the data. Okay. So if I can go with this strip type also, see if I drag this strip type into this, if I make this back and if I shorter, the slider will be available. See, this is a table. This is a table. And also this particular chart and also this here with this visuals. With this visuals, I'm changing this data into this once again. Origin state, I'm removing this. I'm changing this destination state. I'm making this to shipping cost. Now see, if I want to see something like slicer, see, I'm adding slicer. I'm adding slicer. With this slicer, it is, if I'm taking destination state into this, see, for particular state, it will change this. See, particular state, it is changing and it's showing us what exactly the story of it. See, for particular state, it is saying slicer. There isn't slicer. Completely like an buttons kind of thing where you can operate in the same like an buttons click. If I want to remove back, then this, click on this. Slicer, this part is slicer part. Okay, after this table part, there's a matrix. Matrix is also same like that only. Same like, 1 second, I'll show you the difference. Where it is? There's a table, right? If I change this to the matrix, trip type will comes in right side. In the columns, trip typing columns. In the table part, trip type is in completely like in this the repeated things were in the column part, but here domestic what become one column, separate column for domestic, intercom, international, three unique things. Domestic, intercom, international, for three unique things, it was separated. For this, in the same column, it have not yet separated. The difference of this matrix and table is in that. Okay. After this, after this, I'll 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. I'll remove this. See, if I want to spotlight this, You cannot see any background back of this. I can make this. Now you can see. Now you can see once again. See the chart. Somewhat like shadow, which you can able to see the difference before the spotlight and now. So after this, I'll go with the after this I'll go with this card. Only for numerical columns, and this aggregation happens here. 9 million. I can change this to average. I can change this to minimum. I can change this to maximum. I can change this to count only distinct from the among that. Distinct means among here. If I go for the count, see 2000 rows I can easily identify. In that, distinct means unique from that. Unique means without duplicates. Count distinct means without duplicates. See here, without duplicates. In that 2000, where duplicates were included, here without duplicates, and after removal of duplicates, the count distant is. Distant is nothing but like repeated were not allowed in the distant. If you see anywhere, distant is nothing but like distant values, unique and distinct were same. Repeated were not allowed in this both unique and distinct. And also the difference you can observe here in the card. If I can only go with this revenue part. I can only go with this revenue part. If I drag another thing, shipping cost into this, see, it's not going to work. Then what can I do? Is there any option? Yes, there is an option. There is an option called an multi-row card. See here, multi-row card. There's a multi-row card. I'm selecting this. See now. In this multi-row card, see, I can track revenue. I can track this shipping cost. I can track this total miles. This is a multi-row card where you can see the different columns aggregation. But here only the one particular column aggregation where you can see in this card. But in multi-row card, we can see the multiple columns aggregation. Clear with this? Clear? Any queries? Till here, is it clear? Any queries? Hello.
It's clear, yeah.
Okay, fine. 1 second. And also, guys, I hope this is the last session, I think. From tomorrow onwards, only for the enrolled people, I think. See, you guys have to contact this. You guys have to contact this. This admin number, you guys have to contact this. Harsha Trainings team will going to reach you guys. Harsha Trainings and Yogshita Technologies will going to reach you guys. Okay. Timings are like 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Indian timings. Okay. We've done with almost like we have done with the almost we've done with class 1, class 2, and we have done with 2 demos. Demo 1, demo 2, and class 1 and class 2. This we have done. So we have to be cautious with the. So we were going with the continuation of the classes, and you guys have to cautious with this enrollment. Okay, I've shared you this number, team number. Call this if anyone were not having this number means. Okay, and also you are going to get the recordings also, no worries. Okay, clear with this? Any queries still here? Any queries still here? Any queries? Let me know.
No, Vera.
No queries? No queries or having any queries?
Queries.
Clear? Everything is clear?
Yes.
Priyanka, okay. Okay, fine. If any queries, guys, this first of all, you guys have to contact us. We'll meet in tomorrow's class. Bye, 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 bye. I'm just moving up. Why? Because like last 10 minutes we'll be going for the doubts part. If any queries, let me know. I'll wait. If any queries, you can stay back. If no queries, you can leave. Okay, fine, guys. We'll wind up the session for the day. We'll meet in tomorrow's session. Bye, 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 everybody.
Yeah. Thank you, Vera. Bye.